Hi, Permaloc guy here once more. In this edition I want to talk to you about the difference between our premium aluminum landscape edging and the older traditional steel system. There are a lot of differences that can be discussed between these two, but some of the biggies are things like weight, ease of installation, safety, and aesthetics. Why would you pick aluminum over steel, where one of those major things is the weight that we just mentioned? Everyone knows that aluminum is lighter than steel, but did you know that it's 1/5 the weight? So when it comes to hauling material around a job site, I'd much rather be dealing with the aluminum edging than busting my back on that steel. And that weight can also come into factor a bit with getting the material to the job site. It's going to be a little bit less expensive to ship aluminum than it is to ship steel with all that weight. Weight also comes into play with the ease of installation. Not only is it easier to maneuver the aluminum edging into place, but it's also more flexible and easier to form your curves. And when it comes to cutting, it's so much easier to cut than the steel edging. And the steel edging also even requires some extra accessories for things like corners and curves, where you can just form that with our material. Steel is also a product that is prone to rust, while aluminum is not. In fact, often by the time steel edging actually gets to your job site, it's already started to rust. And that rust causes the paint to flake off, which can be very unsightly in your landscape. While aluminum is an extruded product that allows for a nice beaded top, steel is slit cut, which leaves hard corners at the top, which can be a safety hazard if someone were to fall on that. Those corners also come into play with the stakes, as they are sharp corners that are friction fit and can rise up and cause someone to be injured on them, whereas our stakes are locked into place and will not come up to allow people to be hurt, and they're also a little rounded on top for safety. Now, those are just some of the differences between steel and aluminum. We'd be happy to tell you many more. Visit us at www.permaloc.com or call a product specialist at 800-356-9660. If you're still using steel, it's time to switch over to aluminum.